And there was trouble. There was a cow on the line. Thomas turned quickly into a siding just in time. He hit the buffers, and the billboard flew into the lake. Then there was trouble with a final joke. The ropes broke. The magnificent water wheel rolled off Edward's flatbed. Fizzling fireboxes. But Bertie was tooting because the coconut car was rolling towards the level crossing. It smashed against the gate. Coconuts rolled everywhere. The level crossing was blocked. Oh my! But Stepney was whistling because the freight car of sugar was now rolling towards him. Stepney was covered in pink sugar from funnel to footplate. Rosie's flatbed was now rolling back towards Emily. It bashed into Emily. Seats from the big wheel clattered and clanged all over the tracks. Emily was stuck. Then he saw a thick hedge across the track. Oh no! Peter Sam crashed through the hedge with a clang and a prang. He hit something hard. Fizzling fireboxes. Peter Sam smashed into a buffer. The cream churns crashed. The junction was blocked. Bubbling boilers. Then there was trouble. Thomas had cracked the cylinder. The train was much too heavy. Emily steamed around the final bend and straight into a big puddle of mud. I'll puff through this, thought Emily. Then there was trouble. The track started to sink. Emily was stuck. She didn't feel like excellent Emily anymore. Duck puffed quickly forward. The water tower crashed to the ground. I rescued you. Then there was trouble. The balloon floated down from the sky once again, straight towards the weather vane amidst the Percival's roof. It burst on the sharp point. The balloon tumbled down. Fizzling fireboxes. So James applied his brakes. The train smashed into the snow. And it stuck. I'm first. But Thomas couldn't see that Diesel had arrived first, behind him. Thomas bashed straight into Diesel. Stone poured down from the hopper. Thomas was covered from funnel to footplate in dust. But Thomas couldn't see Mavis. He raced backwards into the washdown and biffed into Mavis, who came off the rails. Oh, rattling rods. Woo! Harry and Bert were enjoying a rest at the engine sheds, but Thomas and Diesel couldn't see them. They raced backwards towards Harry and Bert. With a crash and a bang, Thomas and Diesel smashed Harry and Bert right through the back of the engine sheds. Stones and timber flew everywhere. Gordon pumped his pistons. Then there was trouble. Ben was shunting a flatbed with logs. Gordon biffed straight into them. The logs started to roll down the hill. Thomas raced round the bend much too fast. Thomas's wheels hit a bump in the track. Some of the special blocks bounced off his flatbed. But Thomas didn't know. But Thomas couldn't slow down. He raced into an emergency siding, and he hit the buffers with a big bump. More of the special blocks bounced off his flatbed. They tumbled down a steep bank. Thomas's brakes had stopped working altogether. Fizzling fireboxes, what can I do? With a clang and a crash, Thomas clanked off the rails. His flatbed bashed his buffers with a bump. The last of the special blocks fell from his flatbed into the water. Look out, Duncan! Stop! But it was too late. Skarloey crashed into Duncan's cars. Bunting flew into the air. It fell all over Skarloey. Rusty was pulling cars of special ice cream. Out of my way! I can't stop! Rusty stopped right across the tracks. Skarloey bashed into Rusty's cars. Ice cream flew into the air and spattered all over the engines. Skarloey went round the bend too fast. He steamed into a siding. Skarloey bashed through the buffers. And with a splash, a sploosh, and a splosh, Skarloey plunged into Percival Pond.